What's up? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. I'm your host, Nick. You can check out my channel on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, all one word, The Vinyl Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much more. Remember, we are the home to the lamest taste. I haven't done any wrestling content in a hot minute, unfortunately. I just haven't had time. I haven't really been able to do my normal string of content. I've, in the last couple months, just been working a lot, and everything's kind of falling apart. But fortunately for you guys, I'm going to Ring of Honor Final Battle this Friday. It's currently Wednesday. The full card has been released. I haven't seen anything about like a 0 hour kind of thing, but this is Ring of Honor Final Battle. There's the card. December 20th, a Friday at Hammerstein Manhattan Center, Hammerstein Ballroom, over in Midtown. I guess that's considered Midtown. We're going to go over this card. I'm not going to pull all the individual images up. We're just going to go off the big card. So if you guys want to pull up the card with me and go over it, I think I'm going to work myself bottom all the way up to the double main event. So I guess we're not going to know who's going to be the main event, whatever that means. Most of the titles are being defended except the trios, being that one of the guys on the tag team is also on that trios team, and I believe one of those members is hurt also. So we're gonna work our way through that. I will be there, front row, left side of runway. I will be not next to the runway. I'll be on the opposite corner, but I will be there, and I'm really excited. First front row ever. Yeah, I can't wait. So I'm excited to talk about this because I haven't been able to do a predictions video in a while. I haven't been able to talk about wrestling on the channel in a while. And that was something I was really trying to do this year, and I just wasn't able to. So let's hop in. Ring of Honor Final Battle. We got... we're going to start with the Ring of Honor World TV Championship. So the TV title is the Survival of the Fittest. I don't know if they're following traditional survival of the fittest, like battle royale style rules, or they're just doing their own thing. But everybody in this match is a absolute monster. So if you have not seen them in AEW Dark, Ring of Honor, or wherever, I'll go through these guys. They're all legends in their own right, from the indies into today. You have defending champion Brian Cage, who obviously has made himself a very known legend at this moment in AEW, being a big brawling monster. He was very, very popular recently in the whole Ring of Honor Trios title with Gates of Agony, teaming up with Swerve and turning on Swerve. He is huge. Dude is massive. He's the defending champ, and he is taking on AR Fox, who is a Ring of Honor indie legend, and a trainer for a lot of guys. You got Commander, who is one of my favorite luchadors that we have acquired. I believe that he's out of AAA. I don't believe he's a CMLL guy. He might be. I'm actually not sure, but I do fancy him a lot. He's a great high flyer. Blake Christian. So if you don't know who that is, he was very prominent in like 2021 on like AEW Black, AEW Dark Elevations. He recently had the GCW world title for a little bit. He was the guy who lost to Danhausen, and then Cardona flipped it on him and took it away from Danhausen and gave it back to Christian when he was the GM. You got Willie Mack, who is ROH guy who's been killing it on ROH TV. And then you got Mark Davis, who is one half of Aussie Open, what's that called? Something Empire. Will Ospreay's old faction. United Empire. Big member of He wasn't a member of United Empire back in New Japan. Obviously, he's having a feud with his former tag team partner. All these guys, Willie Mack and Mark Davis, big dudes. Obviously, Brian Cage, big dude. Commander, high flyer. Blake Christian, high flyer. AR can do it all. This is going to be a wild match. I personally, prediction-wise, I've spent way too much, but there's a lot of guys in this match, so I should wanted to go over them. I believe that Brian Cage will retain. I haven't really been keeping up with the storyline, but if I was to predict someone to dethrone him, I'm going to go between Commander or Mark Davis. I believe it would be cool to see Mark Davis do it. If you're sticking to ROH guys, I think Willie Mack deserves it. The other guys don't need to be elevated. I think Blake Christian would be too out of nowhere. If anyone, I think putting a title on Commander or putting a title on Mark Davis is a great idea. So I'm going to predict either one of those guys winning if there is not a retain. Okay, moving on. We're going on to a match that doesn't really matter. QT Marshall, Jay Lethal. I'm going to go with Jay Lethal. Not a QT guy. I know there's a lot of hype after what he did with the Costco guys. Cool. Lee Moriarty is having an open challenge for his Pure title, which obviously would involve Pure Rules, which is always a fun match to check out. I don't know who he's really been feuding with, if anyone. I don't know if they would take the title off of him. I don't think so. So it's probably going to be a squash match, but I don't feel like they'd do an open challenge squash match on a pay-per-view. So maybe it's like someone big and he retains, or it's someone big that wipes the floor with him. I don't know who it is. I'm going to assume he's going to retain unless it's like a huge, like out of nowhere surprise. Be sick to see Hook take him out. Like that would be sick. Okay. Tag team champions. This is a Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship double bull rope match. So that's going to be crazy. You have the tag team of the Righteous taking on defending champs, the Sons of Texas, which is Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara being one of the four pillars of AEW. Dustin Rhodes being, brother of Cody Rhodes, son of Dusty Rhodes, and formerly known as Goldust. Excellent. I'm so excited to see him live. I don't know, because the Righteous are a big staple in Ring of Honor. So that could be a way to take it off of them because he's dealing with the trios thing. That could be a really easy way. There's going to be a sick match to pull the tag team titles off of them. But this is the only thing that Guevara is really doing, and he should be a big name. So I don't know if they're going to retain. I'm going to say they're going to lose the titles. While I do think that so here's the thing. I'm going to say two things. I want to predict them losing to the Righteous. But I could also see them winning to the Righteous, and that fueling the Righteous finally getting a new third member. They used to have three members. They were big trios guys. Getting a third member, maybe the Butcher. I'll put that out there. Maybe the Butcher. And taking on the trios champions, also including Dustin Rhodes, and taking the belts off of them so Sammy and Dustin can focus on the tag team title. So that's what I'm going to say. I want them to win. If not, I think there's a potential storyline to end up with those guys with the titles taking from Dustin's other side. Okay, moving on. We have the Women's Ring of Honor World TV Championship. This is defending champion Red Velvet versus Lila Hirsch. I think that we're going to have a retain. I think Red Velvet's going to keep it. She's been doing really well with it. It's been nice. She hasn't had it for that long, and I don't think Lila Hirsch has enough hype on her to put the title on her. Okay, going to the double main event. We're going with Women's Ring of Honor World Championship. I don't know what to do here. So we have defending champion Athena versus Billy Starks. This is a turn. Billy Starks was brought up on Athena, was their partners, tag, sidekick, the minion thing. She got the TV title when inaugural. Everything was doing great. Now they're going against each other. Athena has a record-breaking Ring of Honor title run right now. I think this is the only person that could deserve or make sense taking the title off of her. So I'm going to predict that Athena loses the title to Billie Starkz. Only because Billie Starkz has been building her way up since AEW Dark Elevations, all the way, turned 18, TV time, kicking butt, got put on Ring of Honor, has been workhorsing herself, took on the TV title, passed it on to Red Velvet to get some hype on her, and now she's going over big gold again. Well, silver here in this case, but I think that's the results here. Finally, we have what I'm assuming is going to be the main event, hopefully. We have the Ring of Honor World Championship, defending champ Chris freaking Jericho versus Matt Cardona, formerly known as Zack Ryder, the Long Island Ice Z, the man who's always ready, 1,000 names, the host of the Wrestling Figure podcast. I'm gonna go with Matt Cardona. While I feel like Chris Jericho has been stale the last couple of years with his multiple reigns of mid-card and lower titles, I have no reason for him to have this. This would be a nice reason to bring Matt Cardona into Ring of Honor more, as well as have him on AEW TV. His wife just won, Chelsea Grin just won the inaugural WWE Women's US title, so it'd be cool to also have him have a title in the same month. He's from New York. He's from Long Island. This is in the city, home turf. He's title god. There's a whole storyline going on right now with them feuding with GCW. I didn't think that all that GCW stuff was a work, but it might be. So this could be him putting the title on him, creating more stuff between them and GCW. Maybe having a pay-per-view against GCW would also allow us to get Danhausen back in AEW TV / Ring of Honor. Being that they're close friends, not close friends, but being that they're friends, action figure collectors, they were doing a lot of stuff together in Ring of Honor. I would love to see that as a way to get some new storylines, some fresh Ring of Honor blood, get some hype on Ring of Honor using GCW. That would be cool. My prediction is new world champ Matt Cardona. So we don't know anything about a 0 hour or what's going to happen. This says that it starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time, but my tickets say it starts at 7. So that's a whole extra hour early. So I'm not sure what's the deal with that or what direction they're going with, but it is what it is. We'll let you know. I will do a recap video once I get home, a couple of days after the pay-per-view. Hopefully the next day maybe, or Sunday. So those are my predictions for the 2024 Ring of Honor pay-per-view final battle, December 20th, 2024. You guys can get in the comments on the YouTube channel and tell me what you guys think is going to happen or not. You got 2 days to make your predictions with me, guys. Are we right? Are we not? Let's see if we got a perfect match card. Remember, guys, this is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, and TikTok, where you can all subscribe, like, and comment, follow, hit the bell for much more, and do me a massive favor and stay lame.